Hi, I'm Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and hi, I'm Josh in recovery, vigilantly battling the diseases of addiction and mental health. We are a little behind, so I'm playing catch up, but I want to make sure that all the readings are read, and then we will be current here in the next couple of days. But I've been in the process of moving, which any of you, if you've moved before, know is a very arduous task, so I haven't been able to make these videos as well as I would like them. So I'm giving the dedicated time late at night in order to make sure that we catch up and we're on time. Today, reading from Touchstones, August 16th. We did not all come over on the same ship, but we were all in the same boat. Bernard M. Baruch. As we listen to other stories and tell our own, we see that there are many roads into this program. Some of us hit bottom, others were spared the worst catastrophes, getting the message of recovery early. In the final analysis, we are all in the same boat with our powerlessness. The differences are superficial. There is no higher or lower status for anyone in our program. When it comes to the power of our addictions and codependencies, we are equally in need of help from our higher power. Perhaps there was a time when we felt totally alone with our programs, but we were alone just like thousands of others needing recovery. Because we also have suffered and know our need for help, we can now have a caring and supportive group. We can turn to our brothers and sisters in the program, knowing that they are in the same boat and that they will understand. No one else provides that kind of healing relationship. I am grateful for the closeness I have with others who are in the same boat with me. That's a really great reading, in my opinion, because it eliminates, at least in the program that I'm working with, an intentional willingness to work hard every day. It eliminates the ego that I used to have. Because my ego was massive when I was 20 and came out as an addict. I mean, it was disgustingly massive, because I used to think I could juggle everything, and then I would get dry and go to a 30, 60, or 90-day rehab over the summer, knowing full well I was going to party right back when I got to undergrad or grad school, which was just not a good thing. I remember the first time I was hospitalized, I told the doctor, yeah, I must be sick because there was like dust inside like the vodka because the vodka bottle was open. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to cause any problems for anyone. So, but I was trying to explain that there was dust in there, and he was like, no, there's another reason that you're here. And he explained to me that I was an addict, at which point I came out and told my family and friends that I'm an addict, and that became a double-edged sword, because one, I was knowledgeable of being an addict and I was always telling the truth. But the bad thing, the very bad thing, is that because I told all of you that I am an addict, and because I'm very honest with all of you and consistently telling you the truth, I say things that are incredibly just irrational, that like I'll be like, well, I told you I was an addict, what did you think was going to happen? That was generally my go-to. So that was kind of my experience. You know, my strength for you is to stay at the center of your fellowship or fellowships, and more importantly, have an intentional willingness to put in the hard work in order to work your programs. It's not just the hour in the meeting, it's the 24 hours of each day. That's what we're fighting for, 24 hours a day. And there's no rollover minutes. You don't get from yesterday an easy day the next day like it today. Your feet hit the ground, and for me, my feet hit the ground, and I am humbled by the fact that I'm not being hit by fluorescent lights and a whole bunch of tubes are in places where I'm like, what is going on? This is not where I want to be. Or I'm in gowns with no shoelaces and non-slip socks and, you know, hospital gowns and clothing, and no shoes with laces, just slides. And I'm like, okay, I'm I've done 2 of the 3 things that are described, jails and institutions, but obviously I haven't done the 3rd one, which is death, because I'm making these videos. So, talk to your concerned family and friends, talk to people in the fellowship, make sure that you are intentionally working your program in the meetings and outside all day, every day. And just focus on today. And if you lay 1 brick at a time, you'll lay so many bricks that you'll eventually look back and you'll see how far you journeyed. But you didn't come this far just to come this far. So, please, my hope for you is to continue understanding that it is a day at a time. You are trying to be the best version of yourself today. I am trying to be the best version of myself today. Better than the version that I was yesterday, while setting myself up to be a better version tomorrow than I am currently today. But I'm fighting vigilantly to stay in recovery and sober and preventing any sort of relapse today. That being said, the Accountability Group is our YouTube page. I would love for you to subscribe, watch our videos and like them. But most importantly, I would really love for the newcomers and people with time under their belt to hold each other accountable by commenting in the comments section. If you're a newcomer, ask about post-acute withdrawal, what you're experiencing and how people got through it. Ask about cravings and how people got through it. Ask about, the good apps that'll show you meetings to go to and things of that nature, because then there will also be people who have time, or at least myself, who will get the notification and will be able to try and help to the best of my ability in order to guide you in a direction where you'll take it from there and find a temporary sponsor and then a permanent sponsor, and be able to stay at the center of your fellowships and diligently work your programs. Then I also have we as a team also have a Twitter account, Tag Building Hope, where you can @ us or send a direct message, but that's one of the 3 platforms that I handle as well, since I'm the chronic relapser and the founder of the Accountability Group. So you'll be speaking to me directly, whether you @ me or send me a direct message, and I will be trying to help you in any way that I possibly can, or support you as best I can to my own ability. And the 3rd platform that our group has, that I personally manage, is Instagram, and our handle is Tag Recovery. So you can @ us or send me a direct message and I will respond. I have notifications for all 3 platforms, so I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. That's the most important thing that I can think of for those 3 social platforms, is that you'll be directly talking to somebody who's been through the ringer and has recovery time. So I would like you to use those opportunities to hold one another accountable, or talk to me so that I can share with you what I know. That being said, my hope for you is that you find a way to stay at the center of your fellowship, and that you diligently and intentionally find the willingness to work the steps and work your program so that you can maintain your sobriety. I hope that you stay safe, stay strong, and stay sober. And I'm Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and I'm Josh in recovery, still battling the diseases of addiction and mental health. Thanks for letting me share.